Those learning the French language are sure to know that each of the 5 accent marks serves a specific purpose. We'll be learning all about accent marks in French, mainly their names, uses, and pronunciation. French is full of exceptions, mes amis. Learners of the language will be familiar with the rule that all consonants appearing at the end of a word are pronounced in a soft, almost inaudible manner. An exception is usually made whenever an accent is placed on the last alphabet. As a second language, French pronunciations can seem a bit of a task to comprehend, especially for native English speakers. French orthography is not for the weak-hearted and the low-spirited, since it is overwhelmingly replete with homophones and silent letters. Within these rules lie a multitude of exceptions, further complicating the situation. However, help is at hand with diacritic marks and accents. Learn these well, and you'll notice a considerable ease in getting most French pronunciations right. French accent marks and diacritics. There are 5 accent marks and diacritics in French. 4 of these, aigu, grave, circumflex, and tréma are used with vowels, while cédille is used only with the alphabet, c. L accent aigu. The acute accent. The aigu accent resembles a slant of an acute angle. In French, this accent appears only on the letter E. The letter E in French is pronounced a, as in a chair in English. The acute accent appearing over an E lends it an A sound, as in hay in English. Examples: marché or market is pronounced marché rosé, the wine is pronounced rosé cliché, a word imported into English is pronounced cliché, téléphone is pronounced téléphone. In the absence of the acute accent, the French pronunciation would have been téléphone. In modern French, when the acute accent E acute appears at the beginning of a word, it is to indicate that a consonant, usually an S, used to follow it. Examples: the verb écouter, écouter, which means to hear, was originally spelled escouter. The noun étudiant, étudiant, meaning student, was written étudiant. Computer usage. Windows users, Alt plus 130 Macintosh OS, Option key plus Etmol Unicode U plus 0301 L accent grave. The grave accent. The grave accent is found atop 3 letters in French, A, E, and U. Its placement on A and U accords no change in pronunciation, but serves as a distinguishing feature among homonyms. Examples: ou means or, whereas ou means where. Both are pronounced ou. Feminine definite article, la, and the adverb la meaning there. The pronunciation is altered when the grave accent is placed on the letter E. Examples: mère, meaning mother, is pronounced mère cinquième, meaning fifth, is pronounced cinquième. Crème brûlée, the French dessert, also known as burnt cream, is pronounced crème brûlée. Computer usage. The grave accent key is present on most keyboards. Users of Windows can directly use the key. Users of Macintosh OS can press the Option key along with key.html. A grave, A grave, A grave, A grave, E grave, E grave, E grave, E grave, U grave, U grave, U grave, Unicode A grave, U plus 00C0 A grave, U plus 00E0 E grave, U plus 00C8 E grave, U plus 00E8 U grave, U plus 00D9 U grave, U plus 00F9 La tréma. The diaresis. The tréma appears in the form of 2 dots above the letters E, I, U, and rarely if ever, on a Y, Old French. The accent is placed on the second of 2 consecutive vowels, indicating that both must be pronounced independently. Examples: naïve is pronounced naïve. Christmas is known as Noël in French, pronounced Noël. Computer usage. Windows E diaresis, Alt plus 0203 E diaresis, Alt plus 0235 I diaresis, Alt plus 0207 I diaresis, Alt plus 0239 U diaresis, Alt plus 0220 U diaresis, Alt plus 0252 Macintosh OS Option plus Utmil E diaresis, E diaresis, E diaresis, E diaresis, I diaresis, I diaresis, I diaresis, I diaresis, U diaresis, U diaresis U diaresis, Unicode E diaresis, U plus 00 CBE diaresis, U plus 00 EBI diaresis, U plus 00 CFI diaresis, U plus 00 EFU diaresis, U plus 00 DCU diaresis, U plus 00 FCE La cédille. The cedilla in French, the cedilla appears as a tiny curve below the letter C. The accent is used with the purpose of lending a soft S sound instead of a harsh K sound. The C cedilla softens the hard K sound to S when used before the vowels A, O, or U. It is never used on a C before vowels E, I, or Y, since these vowels invariably produce a soft S sound. Examples: Français or French is pronounced française, with a soft, nasal O. Garçon means boy, is pronounced garçon, with a soft, nasal O. Computer usage: Windows OS Alt plus 0199 and Alt plus 0231 for upper and lowercase Macintosh OS Option plus CHTML C cedilla, C cedilla C cedilla, Unicode C cedilla, U plus 00 C7 C cedilla, U plus 00 E7 La circumflex. The circumflex can appear over any vowel, indicating that an S used to be a part of the word. It has no bearing on the pronunciation, but is an important part of written French. Examples: Fête used to be fest, pronounced hospital used to be hospital, pronounced hôpital used to be aisle, pronounced yell. Computer usage: Windows A circumflex, Alt plus 0194 A circumflex, Alt plus 0194 E circumflex, Alt plus 0202 E circumflex, Alt plus 0234 I circumflex, Alt plus 0206 I circumflex, Alt plus 0238 O circumflex, Alt plus 0212 O circumflex, Alt plus 0244 U circumflex, Alt plus 0219 U circumflex, Alt plus 0251 Macintosh OS Option plus a Malaise circumflex, A circumflex A circumflex, A circumflex E circumflex, E circumflex E circumflex, E circumflex I circumflex, I circumflex I circumflex, I circumflex O circumflex, O circumflex O circumflex, O circumflex U circumflex, U circumflex U circumflex, Unicode A circumflex, U plus 00 C2 A circumflex, U plus 00 E2 E circumflex, U plus 00 CAE circumflex, U plus 00 EAI circumflex, U plus 00 CEI circumflex, U plus 00 EEO circumflex, U plus 00 D4O circumflex, U plus 00 F4U circumflex, U plus 00 DBU circumflex, U plus 00 FB.